Hi guys, welcome to the next video tutorial, and now we are going to implement the functionality where we are going to chat with the PDF using LangChain and ChatGPT. Alright, so what we are going to do is navigate to your project, the one that we created, and then open the project using your favorite code editor. After that, just create an .env file. This env file, we are going to add all the environment variables that we need, and these environment variables will include Cloudinary name, Cloudinary API key, and then the Cloudinary API secret. And then also don't forget to add the OpenAI API key, which will be required. So you only need all of this. Alright, so after we have set up all of that, let us activate our virtual environment, project, and then env creates activate. At this point, what I expect you to install is python-env and then pypdf2. Okay, so if you haven't, make sure you have installed that. As for me, let me just install everything. The reason I'm installing everything is I moved my project somewhere else and I needed to install all the dependencies from scratch. So what we're going to do now is navigate to your application, the documents application, and then create this file lmm.py. So this file is where we are going to define the logic that is going to read the PDF file and also the query logic for LangChain. So let us go back to the documentation. So first of all, we need to copy this. We need to use the OpenAI LLM. Okay, so let us add it here, and then LLM. So we need to add the API key. So the API key will be because we are using .env os dot. So I'm going to import os, then os dot environ dot get this OpenAI API key, which is located at the .env file that we created. So let us go back to this. So we are going to get the API key here. So this is our large language model. Which is OpenAI API. So basically this is just ChatGPT we are accessing. Okay, so we have this defined. Now this other function, what is being done here is I'm getting all the pages, then I get all the pages, I return all the pages. So all of these pages are like an array of pages, so in that PDF file, so we can literally get the number of pages of that file, and then also we can read through all the pages, which I'm going to show you shortly. So this is what we're going to do, guys. So we have documents, we have this, they are stored somewhere in the cloud, and we are going to retrieve a specific document. So this is one single document, and then after receiving that document, this document will be processed. This document will be processed by the large language model, and then after that we will get the results. Okay, so we have documents stored somewhere in the cloud, and then we retrieve one single document. Then that one single document will be processed using LangChain. So at this point we will have some sort of query. After this document has been processed, we can next query what we want in that document, and then we get the results. That's all, guys. That's what we're going to implement. If you have any questions, just make sure that you comment down below the comments and let me know what you think and also what we can also add as a feature for this application. Okay, without further ado, let us implement this and let's see how it's working. This is how it looks like. We have the source documents, then we use PyPDF2, which will be used to load the pages and then split the pages. And then after that, we'll use LangChain to get the embedding and then store them in a vector database. We'll use a vector database, and then we have this LLM, which when we ask a question, it searches through the vector database and then it will retrieve the information that we need from the source document. And then also the LLM, after being asked a new question, will give out the answer. Also, the LLM can also retrieve the chat history of the application. So basically, this is an overview of how the workflow will be. We already have something to do with this PDF loader. So this PDF loader will load all the pages and then we'll return, to load all the pages and then return an array of pages. So after that, after retrieving an array of pages, we need to have a way the large language model searches through all the pages. Depends on how many pages the PDF has. So we'll have to go through all the pages and then so that the LLM will actually get knowledge from that page, each page, and then it can be able to reply to your questions. Okay, now let's look at how the library works, the PyPDF2. So PyPDF2 is a free open source pure Python PDF library capable of splitting, merging, cropping, and transforming pages of PDF files. It can also add custom data, view options, and passwords to PDF files. Interesting, I'll use that functionality in the future. So all we need to do, guys, is just, we already have it, so we installed it. So this is the PDF reader. So this we have reader pages, page.extract text. Okay, guys, let's make sure we have the necessary imports. Text splitter, import character text splitter. I think we have the necessary imports. Then we have the PDF reader, so PDF reader, so instead of using the PyPDF loader, let's use the other one, this PDF reader. We're going to use PDF reader, then doc URL, also you also need from, type in extensions, import concatenate okay. So after that, let's comment all of this. Let's remove this. So read text text I H in enumerate loader the pages then content is equals to page dot extract text. So there you go, guys. We can test this. We can actually test this. How do we test this? We want to see if we can get the raw content. So let's go to our views. What was the name? Okay, so from documents.lmm import query PDF. Then we're going to create our own endpoint, which will be called query PDF API view. So it's going to be API view PDF post self query txt request data get then document ID get doc ID. So let's do a try. All right, so that is for handling all the errors. So what we are going to do here is we are going to select the document that you want to get queries from, and then the question. All right, so at this point we have the document. Okay, so URL, let's retrieve document URL. Okay, so that will be, you're going to call this our function query PDF. So doc URL and then the query. So going to be doc.url and then query text. So remember guys, we are only testing at this moment, so this query parameter we are not using it at the moment. We just want to see the raw content. Going to test it and see return raw text. You want to see the results. At this point we're not using ChatGPT. Okay, we'll just load in the document and see what's going to result. Okay, so there you go. In the future we'll optimize this function and make sure we are able to capture any edge case. Then data ABS, then status will be 200. I think that's okay. We have our view ready now. Now let's go to the URLs. Let's add this view to the imports. I'm going to call the view the endpoint query, and then dot as view. Query just make this to be specific. So we have our endpoint and running. So let's try this and see if it's going to work. Let's start the server and then we get started by testing this. We check if we can actually read the PDF. So you remember we created our endpoint and then we created our view. This is our view. Then we call this function query PDF, which is located at lmm.py. So what we want is we want to access the document, and then we see the raw text. Okay, so let's see doc URL. That looks good. Query. Okay, so let's check if the server is up and running. Splitter. Okay, do we have an issue there? Let me see. This is correct. Port. Yeah, it's okay. We want to import OpenAI Python package. Okay, so guys, let's install OpenAI. This is some sort of a tokenizer that we use with OpenAI models. So let's install OpenAI. And also one last thing. This library is for efficient similarity search and clustering of dense vectors. Okay, so it will help us to do an efficient similarity search. Let's run the server again. We're good to go. So let's test our endpoint. Query PDF. then I'm going to use JSON. So our parameter was so query and then the doc ID. So remember the query. Currently, we haven't. We are currently not doing anything with it. So all you need to know is first we read the document and see how it looks like. How many documents do we have? Let me just confirm. Let's actually get the documents here. So document ID 1. So let's put 1. Let's see if the functionality was correctly implemented. So we get the object by ID. Doc.url. Okay, that's okay. That will work. Let's make a request. Documents query. What was it initially? Query PDF. Yes. So this is a post request. We have our JSON. It's supposed to be like this. So let us make the request. Invalid argument. Alright, so let's see. Sort this out. Let me just check the type. Doc URL. So that looks good. Alright, so this is a string. It's okay, doesn't have an issue. Yes. This is an invalid argument. Okay guys, let us do this. Let us use this instead of the PyPDF, because I've seen from the documentation that you can install PyPDF and then you just come here and use this. So let us just try this. then by PDF loader. So after that, so this is what we get. Split the pages, so we don't need this. We actually need this, so let's do this pages dot loader split. So I'm going to put all the pages here. Then I think this should work. Okay, let's see what this PDF loader has. So file path. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So now extract images false. Yeah, so that's good. That looks good. Okay, let's make the request again. So guys, let's install this, and let me just go back here. So new changes, guys. Let's use this one by PDF. The URL of the file return status 404. Right. what we're going to do, since I just want to show you how to query any PDF. We're just going to use this PDF that we have here, and then query anything to do in this PDF, okay? And then in the future, I'm going to show you this code so that we can upload the PDF to AWS SS3 and then retrieve the document, okay? So file name, then file path equals os.path.join.get cwd, then file name. So we're going to do like this. Okay. That's okay. Now let's see if we can read through this. Document URL. At the moment, we'll fix this function later. Okay, so we'll remove this, so we only need the query string. Okay, so everything looks good. Loading this, yeah, so let's try this. All right, so this is what we're going to do at the moment, because we have tried using Cloudinary and they have restricted files like PDFs or zip files for anybody who has a free tier. And let's update our view. So our view, let's comment out this. Let's comment out this. Let's comment out this code. We are going to update this later on. Yes, S3. And then this is not, this is okay, uploading is okay. So this is where we are. We don't need this. Don't need the document per ID. It's only the query, and we're going to use the query later on. So we're just calling this. Query is not used. Query will only be used when we want to interact with the LLM. Okay. So at the moment, what we are looking for is to see if the raw text is being generated. So we no longer need this. Then let us query module OS has no attribute get CWD. My bad, my bad. My bad, guys, my bad. Didn't check it out. Yeah. Okay, wanna know what this function does? Okay. Extract text. Okay, let's see what this document has. Okay, let's see what these are. Let's return none for the moment. To see what this is page. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay guys, we need to change this code because initially I was doing a different implementation. So this is where we are right now. So we need to split the pages, get the pages. The pages will be in this format. Will be like a list. So they will be like this. This is one document, one page. This is how it looks like. So it's like document and then it has other things inside there. So what we're going to do is after the pages load, you can use the files index. I believe the one that we installed uh, is almost the same as this one, I think. Let us add this. And then put the query here. Yeah, that sounds great. So guys, we did it. You can see that we are reading through from the PDF file. So let me just write how do I clear my operations, and let us see. So guys, this is how you do so, and in the future we are going to utilize AWS SS3. So this function will be dynamic. We'll be having a we having a doc URL here. Yes, it's parameter, and we will a little bit tweak this code. So if you have any question, guys, don't forget to share down below the comments, and also if you didn't understand anything or you just needed some clarification, just let me know. So what we have done here is we imported the necessary items. Actually, we don't need this, we don't need this typing extension, and we don't need this character splitter. We don't need that. We don't need this PDF tool. And then another thing is, in your free time, you can just think about how you can improve this code. And that's it, guys. That's how you read a PDF file and then you chat with it. So what happens here is we read the documents. So when you use this loader dot load and split, you'll get pages which are as an array, and then those pages we want to actually chat with the PDF. So this is where you put your query. So you will use the files index from the documents, and then you put all the pages there, and then you use the OpenAI embeddings. This application uses the OpenAI API, so without it we cannot connect to the API when there is no internet. So whenever you are running this application, you must have internet access. So guys, that's it. That's how you are able to use embeddings to, chat with your PDF. And if you have any issues, just let me know. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, and also if you have anything that you would like to say on the comments, just feel free to let me know. And also I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.